Hey guys, it is your boy Mars, and today we are tuning a 1970 Z28. I know I made the 79 Camaro Z28, but this time let's make the 70 1970 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. So I'm gonna make this car from scratch. Just finished buying it, and let's go to the upgrades. Let's get it right to it. Let's go to custom upgrades. Let's go to conversions. In conversions, let's put the 6.2 liter V8. Of course, the car is going to be rear-wheel drive. And on this tune, let's do a supercharged tune. We're gonna do a little bit different. Let's go supercharged now. Let's put everything on here and race. I know the other Camaro, the 79, is fast. This one's probably as fast or probably even faster. We'll find out right now how fast it is. So putting everything on here in race. Let's go all the way to the supercharger. Let's put that supercharger on there, sitting at 962 horsepower. And let's put this too. Let's give it at that 1006 horsepower. And now let's leave the oil and cooling alone. Leave the flywheel alone. And let's go to the brakes. Let's put that the race brakes on there. Put the rally suspension. Let's put the anti-roll bars. There we go. Now let's put the roll cage on there. Let's fully weight reduct the car. So now the car is sitting at 1006 horsepower. The torque is at 834, and the car is sitting at 2951. So the car is kind of heavy, but I believe the power will compensate for that. Now let's put the race clutch. Put the race transmission. Let's put that race drive line. Let's put the differential right there on there. Now let's go to the tires. Let's put the let's put the race tire compound on there. On the front, let's leave it alone at the 205s. On the rears, let's put it at the 345s. 345s, great size for tires. Now let's go for the rim selection. I always got a like to put some sports. Let's put, what were the wheels? I put some hole shots. Let's put some hole shots on there. Pretty light wheels. And then with the tire size, leave them alone. So nothing, leaving at 15 in the rear and 15 in the front. Now let's go to the aero with the front bumper. Leave that alone. The wing or spoiler. Let's put the that spoiler on there to control that car more when we transition from first to second gear. And let's put that really light hood. Now let's go out to the streets and let's start tuning this car. Show you guys how to tune a muscle car from scratch. It's pretty much once you guys know how to do suspension work, knowing that on Forza Horizon 3 you want to have the car on rear-wheel drive with the front engine. You want it to be soft in the front, stiff in the rear when it comes to that suspension work. Then besides that, when it comes to tuning, you just adjust that final drive all the way to the 2.2. Sometimes some cars don't like that because it makes the gear extremely long, but I just do it just to be lazy. I do it more for laziness, if anything. Let's go to difficulty. Got everything else turned off. You want everything turned off, guys, and leave that manual with clutch. And then now let's go to the cars. Go to tune. On the tune, you want that air pressure to be really low in the front and the rear. 0 to 60 makes it a lot better. Back in the day, we used to put the air pressure really high on the front and then low in the rear. But now we just switch it to really low in the front and low in the rear. You want that low tire pressure. It gives it a wider footprint, so it causes you to have more grip. Then that final drive, you want it at the 2.2. We're going to come back to that after doing the suspension work. I always put it at 7 with the front caster. I don't believe it does anything. And then this little trick right here, putting the front and rear at 65. I saw that it made the 0 to 60 somehow better, so we left it at that. And then with the front, it's already sitting at 200, but let's make it even softer in the front, all the way maxed down. at the 150, and then we're gonna raise this up. But you don't want it maxed out. You want it kind of in the 500s or 600. But the way that this car is heavy, let's put it all the way to around the 600s. So I'm gonna just put it, just put it right there at 612. And then you always want the car raised all the way up. Lower doesn't work. It never did, and never since Horizon 4. So we're gonna have the car raised all the way up. I guess it's a lot of it has to do with travel, the way the wind, the way the power travels to the rear. And with this car, let's do this figure right here. Let's leave at that 2.3 in the front, really soft in the front, and let's max it out in the rear at the 10. So the car is gonna initially lift up, throw all that power from the front end to the rear tires towards that differential, and give it all that full power that it needs, because you want that power to transition from the front of the car towards the rear, and that's the key goal right there. And then with the differential, for some reason on cornering, it's better than speed. It gives you a better 0 to 60 when you put it at cornering. I don't know why. Everybody would suggest, or not suggest, but think that it's speed. I would too, but unfortunately cornering is what gives it the better 0 to 60 or 0 to 100, I believe. I don't know, this game is not 100% accurate as real life, so we have to go by what we see, not what we, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what we see and what we feel. It's the most two things when it comes to tuning. Then acceleration, I just put it at 100 at 100. Really don't even think it makes a difference if you leave it at 75. But I just leave it at 100 and 100. Alrighty, so now it's going to be about finding the gear, which is the right gear. First you got to learn how to launch the car. To just launch the car, you're just going to press E-brake, which is A, and then you're going to feather the gas. So they made it in this game really easy to launch cars. Back in the day, you used to have to press the clutch down, and then you'll rev up. You rev up to about like 2,000, drop the clutch, and then you'll gas it. That's how it used to be back in the day, but they made it a lot easier, giving you kind of like a launch control, two-step type of deal going on with this Forza Horizon 3. So it made it a lot easier. So on this, you're just going to hold down the e-brake, and then you're going to feather the gas until the car holds right there at almost 2,000 RPMs. You're just going to let go of the e-brake and test out gear number 1, first gear. Ooh, you hear that whine? Car started whining like crazy. Love it. So what we're going to do, the car did great right there, but I want the car to spin. You want the car to spin so you can know that gear, where's the maxed out, like max that first gear out. Once you get that first gear to spin on you, that's when you know that you're already hitting that limit. So I raised up that first gear. The car still didn't want to spin from me. It still was, hooking, which is a good idea. It's a good sign saying that, the car is doing really good. The bad part, it kind of be maybe the reason why, because of the weight. This is weighing at 2,900 pounds. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to see. Car started to spin on me, and I started to spin on me when I put it all the way to the 3.10. So now we're gonna go to 3.5 and see what the car does. Go to 3.5, do the same launch. Let go of the e-brake. And as you guys see what I just did, I let go of the gas and hit the gas again. This car is going to be a feather tune car, since the car, it just blows out the tires once that horsepower and torque kick in. The tires just start to spin on you. So let's give it another shot. First gear, e-brake, feather the gas, put the gas all the way down. Now I got the gas all the way down, e-brake all the way down. Let go of the e-brake. Let go of the gas, hit it again. There we go. Saw how solid that was. When I transitioned to second gear, it stood right there at that 6,000 RPMs. That's what you're looking for. That's an ideal number right there. So I want my third and my fourth to do that same exact thing. Go towards that. Let me do it right there at that. For some reason, it feels like that looks like a good number. So I just put it at that good number. Let's give it another shot. This car is probably going to be a 3-gear tune. But who knows? It could be a 4-gear tune. Let go of the gas. Hit it again. Transition. Hold perfect. There we go. There we go. It looks like it's going to be a 4-gear tune from the looks of it, since I ended that 3rd gear and the car was still. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down 5 at the 1.8, and then I'm going to bring the 4th gear up to about closer to it at the 1.6. So that's what the numbers are looking at right now. Now let's give it another test pass, but this time I'm going to set the quarter mile destination so I know where my quarter mile is at. And then we're going to make a U-turn. And there we go. I needed the miles to reset, so I went up to about 500 yards. Now, full 40 yards is going to be that 1320 feet, and that's the ideal number that you guys want. Now let's move up. There we go. So now we're just going to press on the e-brake, feather the gas again. There we go, holding at 2,000. Let go of the e-brake. Let go of the gas, hit it again. Transition. Probably want that. Alrighty. So the way that the car is looking is probably wants to be 3 gears. So I'm gonna keep on messing with the numbers real quick. The way that I'm shifting, and then I'm gonna give you guys a full tune from the way everything is looking. And I'm gonna just keep playing with numbers real quick. I'm gonna do this. I'm just testing out numbers. I'm seeing how the car reacts, seeing if I need longer gears or not. And that will give me. And then let's see how the car reacts. Okay, so from there, for some reason, it just wanted to spin. Alrighty, the car is looking amazing. It's looking really good. The way it's transitioning to every single one of the gears. I'm liking it a lot. Let's see what it does now in the quarter mile. Let's see what it does. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it already. The way that I have it set up right there. Let's see. It's all about me and my feather. Either if I let go of the gas, hit the gas again, or if I full gas it. This right here I'm gonna do is a full gas it. Full gas it. Let me see what it does. Transition to 2nd gear. Perfect. That's full gas right there, guys. Oof. Perfect. The car is doing really good. It looks like a solid tune for you guys. You guys will like it. Either you guys want to feather it, you guys could, or you guys want to full gas it all the way. It depends on you guys. The car did not go side to side, so it's doing really good. So this is what the numbers looking like, guys. It's going to be 305, then 2.25, 3rd gear at 1.75, and 4th gear 1.50. And let me just fix the 5th and 6th, so they kind of look pretty good on that end. There we go. So we're just going to leave it like that at the 1.3 for 5th and 6th. And yeah, that's pretty much the tune for this car, guys. It's really simple. You guys are going to love it. And if you guys would always want, you guys can always tweak it. You know, go a little bit this, a little bit that. Just do it by like 2 clicks. 2 clicks towards speed, 2 clicks towards accelerate. 2 clicks towards acceleration. And you guys will find the best common ground for this car, the best, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear that feels good for you guys. But right now, this is just a basic tune. The car did great. Hope you guys like it. And like always, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I appreciate all you guys that are subscribers for me. And I'll see you guys around with another tuning video. Alrighty, guys, peace out.